Hello. So, this moment, and in this moment, I am not. This moment, then I am not as a subject, as a watcher. I am not as a some experiencer having some experience. In this moment, I am not. The I am is completely dissolved. There is no I am in this moment. This moment, that's it. When you are not, I am not, then there is no subject, no object. There is only one, oneness, one whole, the present. It is one, not the one we say counting one and two and three. It is just oneness, wholeness. So just wholeness is, and I am dissolved as a drop, and the drop has become ocean itself. So there is no behind some doer or watcher. Not even, it will be tricky that not even some soul that I am soul watching this whole. I am soul. I am not mind, not body. Body is part of this whole. Mind is also merged into this whole. And not even the soul. Some soul is behind. Some soul is behind, and it is ultimate and it is watching everything. Merge that also, that I also, that subtle I also. Let dissolve it also and completely. No I, no you, no thou, only whole, only this moment. Not even the subtle soul we then feel that, oh, this is I am in the background, maybe very subtle. All is whole, all is one, oneness, no I, and this moment. It gives you freedom, and you feel free, and without feeling that I am feeling free, I am feeling free. I has dissolved, and only freedom, the freedom, the wholeness, one ocean. No waves, separate waves means as identification. No drop as a separate, I am something different. Only one ocean, oneness. Yeah, there is flow, this body, this like a temporary wave, this body, but it is moving in that oneness, not as a separate being. And as I said, not even the soul, so called, in the background. I am watching this as a formless. The I am has been dissolved even in that subtle way. Only whole, only oneness. Freedom is you feel freedom, but there is no you and there is no I, only freedom. Freedom. I cannot have words to explain explain these things. Explain, the words are limited. So give some time, and this is the time of like creating gaps. So in this whole there is everything is forms, different forms, and space, spaciousness, because I'm in nature, so I can perceive it easily, though there is no I am, but to use the words. So this space and this nature, all is God, or all is whole, all is one, and this body, even this body is part of all this wholeness. It is not separate. Kind of stage where you are completely dissolved and you became one with oneness. There is no trace of observer behind, experiencer behind. No I, no I. Of course, in this moment, there will be no I uh, as a pattern of, or the mind. The thoughts will be not here in this moment when you're really merged into this whole. Then the thoughts will be very less or no more. And if they are, then that is also part of this wholeness, like clouds passing in the sky, and beautiful, no problem. So for this topic, maybe the words will be very less. It's like holy speaking, holy speaking through this vessel. And this vessel is of whole. In this oneness, in this harmony, we see that everything is moving so effortlessly. Look at the animals, means, yeah, they are present, uh, and they have that individuality, means as a body identification they are, but they are free from mind because they don't have the mind which we have, human have, but still they are free from mind. They are below mind because they don't have it. We have it, we're supposed to use it, but we get identified with it. So let's talk about the nature. So the animals are like no mind and they are beautiful, pure in pure nature. If you observe animals, they are beautiful, they are healthy, mostly means in the pure nature. There is no problem like someone having diabetes or BP or obesity. They are open to the wholeness, to the nature, to the, or they have to miss, they are in the pure nature. So they are open, the energy, the channels inside the body are open. There is no individuality. I'm different. It is very less. Yeah, as a body it is, but not they are carrying the mind stuff, the importance. I am this, I have to be like this, what people will say, I should look beautiful, I have to decorate myself more. They are at ease, they are free from all this, and they are at ease. They are relaxed, you can feel it. If you compare with the humans in the present. Even birds and even anything which is in tune with pure nature, even the earth, the stars, the moon and sun and everything, it feels like it is part of this oneness and they are not separate. The birds in the group flying, and it is like they are flying together, and it is not a very planned thing that okay, thinking, planning, okay, I have to do like this, take this direction, go there. Ah, it is happening like in that oneness, like a dance. It is happening, it is flowing by its own. So when we trust this wholeness, that there is oneness, there is wholeness, and there is harmony, and in this harmony all is well, and we become loose and relaxed and fluid, means no tightness in body. We are carrying ourselves, we dissolve the self. Not only mind and body become the part of whole, but the subtle, the I-ness, that is As a being, I am watching this, I am dissolve that also. Don't carry the subtle I also. All is divine, all is one. Then everything is divine. This body is not I, this body is divine, this body, my body so called, is divine, it is part of whole. So you love your body not because it is, oh, you have to take care of you. It is whole, it is expression of whole. The whole is expressing through this body. You allow it and you love it. It is whole. Normally we are very from the mind perspective, we are hard on ourselves and we are easy on others. We have big standards for our own self, and for others we are okay, easy. So be easy with yourself also, with your body also. It is part of whole. Accept it as it is. Let it flow as it is in the present. And in that present, in that wholeness, like everything is dancing outside. If you see in the pure nature or in the sky, everything is dancing in harmony. Your body will also dance in that effortless rhythm, effortless ways. Otherwise, there is so much of hardship in this planet. I think I there is one quote from, maybe I think maybe it is from Jesus, that the God is taking care of birds and animals and all. So why are you tense? It will take care of you. Why are you so tense? Why are you so stressed? So allow yourself to relax and allow that oneness. Give that individuality. Give that self image and separateness, that duality. At least try for half an hour. It's just half an hour. For half an hour, I'll I'll be no more as I, and completely this moment I will merge into this moment. And in that moment, it is not, I'm saying, there is no individual soul also. Oh, I have eternal soul. Dissolve that subject also. Dissolve that me also. If you are cooking, if you are dancing, or if you are cooking, let's have simple example. Just cook it and feel that I am no more as a doer. I become the whole, the scenery, the whole, the process, and who is cooking for whom? You are not as an individual. So who is cooking for whom? The whole is cooking through your body. And it is not your body, it is whole's body actually. We don't allow whole. So it is whole's body. Whole's means God, godliness, divine. We can say use words different way. So it is whole body, and whole is cooking. For whom? For whole. For God. God is cooking for God. God is expressing through your body. It is expression. You're cooking for your family. They are also God. They are part of whole. They are whole. So allow wholeness, the divinity, and for whom you are cooking, they are also whole. They are part of whole, part of like a leaf or branch, part of tree. But it is a tree. So you are making for divine. You are making for God, and you are not. In the background, you are not. It is all divine, all oneness. So this path is a path of surrender, path of bhakti. In Hindi, it's a bhakti, and it is not a bhakti or prayerfulness. Prayerfulness, wow, prayerfulness, or not a separate for one separate prayer you are doing for one thing, one form, one personality. All is divine, all is whole. So you are praying for everything, every whole. So how can you pray for whole? You are always in whole. You just merge in that wholeness, in this wholeness, and you don't pray, you become prayerfulness, prayerfulness, bhakti, devotion means you are surrendered. So the whole is cooking food, expressing through your vessel, and whole is cooking food for whole, and you merge in that wholeness. So this is part of devotion. Ah, actually, honestly, I feel it is something high, but it is liberating. It is liberating. It is highly opening and opening our vision and truly liberating in this moment. Complete surrender, completely dissolving the self. And if there is no I, then there is no other also. All divine, all God, all one harmony. There is one harmony. The earth is moving around the sun, and there is balance, there is effortlessness, and in this way, all the whole universe is millions of billions of things happening in this universe effortlessly, silently, and very profoundly. And we are separate as, I'm separate, ah, I'm a doer, and so become part of this dance by, in dance means when I am as a individual, okay, I'm dancing, then we can understand it that the dance is not in its fullness. The dancer is dissolved in the dance. The dancer is no more only dance. The whole is dancing through this vessel, and there is only wholeness. There is only dance. There is no separate being. There is no separateness. So allow yourself, allow to be part of this whole, this wholeness, this oneness, this effortlessness, this easiness, and trust that this wholeness is the best thing that can ever happen. At least for half an hour, 1 hour, try this. I will be not as a doer, I will be the complete present. This body is present, part of this whole. I'm not as this body. I am no more. Only this oneness. From the mind perspective, we want to do so-called extraordinary things, something spatial, something high. But when really we are in this wholeness, in this oneness, even this cooking, just simplest example, that you feel liberation. You don't have to meditate. Of course, it is good you meditate sitting, but you don't have to meditate. If it is oneness, wholeness, then everything is divine, every process is divine, every step is divine. Then even the cooking, the whole is cooking through this vessel for whole. All is God. You are cooking. It's your body. Your body is God. For whom family and loved one, they are God. And they are not separate. There is oneness, and you allow that oneness, that simple step, so called ordinary from the mind perspective. Cooking for family, you're doing very ordinary job, but that ordinariness becomes extraordinary, and that gives you liberation on the process itself. You become that whole process of cooking in that moment, and that gives you liberation, freedom, feeling of openness, feeling of freedom. Try it. Here I am in this moment, and I am no more. Just this moment, this moment. We are searching for peace, freedom. It is the liberation. It is available in right now in this moment. When you just we are holding the I, this body I, or the mind I, or then the soul I. The eternal I. But we, in the subtle way, we are as a doer, as a subject, as a I and thou, I and whole. Means there is I-ness. So just dissolve that also and become complete whole. There is no nothing. Don't hold back something behind, some little form of I. Maybe we say formless I, but little self, hidden self behind. Dissolve it completely. Like, when we swim, we are loose and free, not tight, loose, 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 and free. That's it. Become this whole, allow this wholeness, allow this godliness to enter into your world, by your small world, by dissolving this small world into this wholeness, into this bigger plan, which is beyond the grasp of our little me. And that wholeness is liberating. Eternity is there in this wholeness, an eternal dance. Dance it. Yes.